One of Texas's most popular rivers flooded over the weekend, and fueling the Texas's catastrophic flooding that claimed over 100 lives, including 24 children at Camp Mystic. In a matter of hours, what began as a steady rainfall turned into a life-threatening flash flood along the Guadalupe River, leaving residents stunned by the speed and severity of the disaster. As emergency crews rushed to rescue families stranded in homes and cars, many ask the same question: why did the river rise so fast? The Guadalupe River and its surrounding areas in Texas Hill Country have historically been prone to flash flooding, earning the nickname Flash Flood Alley. The Guadalupe River Basin is one of the 3 most dangerous regions in the country for flash floods, according to the Guadalupe Blanco River Authority. But the main question is, why did the Guadalupe River flood so fast? Let's find out. Flash Flood Alley is a curved-shaped region about 300 miles long and 50 miles wide in central and south-central Texas. Its location, weather patterns, and geology often combine to create devastating floods. Those factors include, first, heavy rain. The region lies between cold, dry air from the north and wet, warm air from the Gulf. The air masses converge and create intense rainstorms. There was a small area along the South Fork of the Guadalupe River where 6 to 10 inches of rain fell in just 3 hours, a stunning amount of precipitation. Also, expert says that Texas Strom dumped 7% more rain because of rapid climate change. Second, rocky soil. Limestone in the area prevents rainwater from soaking into the ground. Instead, the water rushes into valleys, Texas Public Radio says. If the ground is already wet from previous storms, even moderate rainfall can trigger flooding because the soil can't absorb more water. The type of clay-rich soil in the region contributes to the flash flooding because clay soils have low infiltration and trigger high water runoff once wet. Third, steep terrain. The Balconies Escarpment is a series of fault lines in central Texas. It creates a series of cliffs and hilly terrain, which boost flash floods. Fourth, narrow river channels. Parts of the Guadalupe River have narrow or winding channels, which can cause water to back up and rise fast when the volume increases. Fifth, urban growth and runoff. In recent decades, booming population growth in towns like New Braunfels and Kerrville has brought more roads, homes, and shopping centers. While good for the economy, this rapid development has drastically altered the region's natural drainage. Concrete and asphalt prevent water from being absorbed into the ground, dramatically increasing surface runoff. Sixth, drought. Kerr County has been in drought since the beginning of 2025. Drought conditions can make areas more susceptible to flash flooding, as the soil cannot absorb rainfall as efficiently. The landscape was probably quite dry, and so anything was falling was probably running off quite rapidly, in the same way that water would run off on a paved surface. One local man described waking up at 2 a.m. to the sound of rushing water. It was like a freight train. Within minutes, the backyard was a river, then the living room. Surprisingly, one far left monster said that the victims deserve to die and suffer because most Texans voted for Trump. At one point in the early hours of Friday, state officials reported the Guadalupe River had risen 26 feet in just 45 minutes. Guadalupe River rose from less than a foot on July 3rd to more than 34 feet in Kerrville, Texas, by 6 a.m. July 4th. Even 6 inches of quickly moving water can knock a person off their feet, and 2 feet of water can float a car. The faster the water is moving, the greater the force it exerts. For those living near rivers in Flash Flood Alley, the message is clear. Stay alert and never underestimate how fast water can rise. Thank you for watching CNS News. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you again tomorrow. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell for breaking alerts.